Holy crap, it's echoey in here. What's up guys, CC, and today I'm reviewing the newest episode of Rapunzel Tangled Adventures / Tangled series, There's Something About Hookfoot. Now before I start, number one, I'm mad at DuckTales. They freaking killed Lena and she was my favorite on that show. Number two, I am in a different location. Actually, not really. This is the exact same room where I normally record my videos, but it's at a different angle and you see this nice wall right here and behind me, so yeah. If you saw my latest TikTok or Musical.ly or whatever it's called nowadays, then you probably saw my little video saying that this video will be coming out later. And it is, because I'm filming this on a Tuesday instead of like the day it comes out. Fun fact, when I make my videos, by the time my video is uploaded, I've seen that episode that review is on at least 3 or 4 times. And it's recorded the day the episode came out. Sometimes it's not, like in this case. So yeah. Also, one more thing before I start this review. We all know that Happiness Is, which is next week's episode, is going to be the last episode before its first season 2 hiatus. Maybe first and last season 2 hiatus. I don't know. But yes, I will be uploading during the hiatus. Probably not every week, probably like every other week, kind of like Tangled Talk with Team Awesome. Yes, I watched their podcast. It's amazing. You should go check it out. I'll try to leave a link in the description if it works. It hasn't been working for me lately. So yeah, I think what I'll also start doing is instead of sitting for 7 minutes and talking about what happened, I'll probably do like a challenge or something that deals with that episode. I honestly think that'd be more fun and more entertaining. But now when it comes to like tentpole episodes, that's more tricky because it's gonna be like emotionally devastating. Or start Happiness Is and see what I can do for like a challenge or something that like deals with that episode, because I also think that will be more fun. And I'll still be reviewing it, like I'll do like a mini review, like a summary of what happened in the episode, and then I'll do a challenge or something with it. But yeah, that's basically what you're gonna see from now on. I'm gonna try for Happiness Is. If it doesn't work, I'll go back to just what I'm doing now. Depends if you guys like it or not. Anyway, let's get into the review. So like the summary of this according to Google is, Hookfoot becomes in love with a mermaid with ulterior motives. Now hearing this, I honestly thought it was kind of weird because I never thought there'd be a mermaid in the Tangled universe. It also sounds like they're doing more of a traditional mermaid, like a siren where like they kill people. But nope, we were all wrong. She's basically Eugene as a mermaid. Wanted thief, falls in love, yeah. To be honest, this episode was not what I expected it would be. I mean, I do have some questions about some of the actions or like stuff that happened in the episode. I'll get to more on that later. But anyway, the thing I liked in this episode was that Rapunzel was basically the narrator of this episode, because like we've seen Eugene be the narrator for the actual movie, the wedding I'm pretty sure he was, and then Tangled Forever After. And even like for season 2, like with that whole previously on Tangled, he was the one who said that stuff. So I thought it was kind of cool seeing Rapunzel do that narrating stuff that Eugene usually does. Anyway, what basically happens is like the group notices that Hookfoot, there we go. Hookfoot thinks, it's hard to say, but like they notice he's acting different. For a minute when I said Hookfoot, that sounded wrong. Sorry about that. Hookfoot. There we go. Sorry guys, I'm tired. If you saw my last TikTok thing mentioning that this video would be later, you also know I'm in a new show, so rehearsals, getting back into that drill is tiring. Rehearsals, school, anything outside of school, yeah, it's tiring. Anyway, the group realizes that Hookfoot is acting differently, and it shows us a little montage of stuff he does. For example, like puts shells in his hair or something like that. Not that he has a lot of hair. But basically, Hookfoot met somebody, and everyone's like, oh my gosh, you met somebody? Which I am honestly surprised at Cassandra's reaction to that. The best thing I thought about that was that they actually believed him, and that they were like, oh yeah, right, you're disgusting, you're not gonna find anybody. But Hookfoot meets this mermaid named Seraphina, and he doesn't tell the group that she's a mermaid. And Seraphina, to me, honestly looks like Ursula, Morgana, and Vanessa, which is the human version of Ursula, all from The Little Mermaid at the same time. I don't know why, but that's what I think. Something I thought was really funny was when Rapunzel and Eugene actually met Seraphina and they realized she was a mermaid. Rapunzel was like, she's a mermaid? And Hookfoot is just like, well, your one was 70 feet of hair. And I'm like, wow, that's actually a good point. mermaids. There was this thing they added in the show called mermaid tears, or sea glass is what they called it. I don't know. They called it mermaid tears. Personally, I've never heard that term before. I'm probably just dumb. Not gonna lie, I actually don't believe in mermaids. I don't know why I decided to name this channel Season Music Mermaid. They're just my favorite like mythical creature kind of thing, so yeah. If you believe in them, that's great. But personally, I don't. So Rapunzel and Eugene are helping Hookfoot get ready for his date. And there is this one moment where Eugene is trying to show Hookfoot what he calls the simmer. Not the smolder, the simmer. The simmer is like the trying less hard version of the smolder, apparently. But the fun thing was they actually had like maraca music every time he did it. It was just really weird. So it's time for the date, and basically Rapunzel and Eugene are kind of like helping with it, like, here's your food, kind of like a restaurant. And oh my god, Eugene's like, here is your food! And it was this fish. And Seraphina's just like, no, Steve! Rest in peace, Steve.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Frickin'! I can never do that seriously. Let's try that again.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I just realized that season 2 has dealt with more death than season 1, basically. Even in like filler episodes, it's almost as emotionally devastating as 10-pill episodes sometimes. Yeah, but I don't really care about Steve, so definitely Freebird dealt with like as emotionally devastating stuff as like a 10-pill episode for me. If the camera's ever shaking, I'm sorry about that. My camera keeps falling. So yeah. Something I noticed was kind of weird was when they were starting out before the date. Seraphina's on this like mountain thing. I'm like, how did she get up there? She has a tail, unless her tail's like extremely strong. How did she get up there? Tangled, explain! How did a freaking mermaid get to the top of a mountain thing or hill, whatever it was? So as they're going through the date, Rapunzel and Eugene are like trying to like sneakily tell Hookfoot to do something like, do this, do that, like sit up straight or be yourself or going back and forth. And Eugene and Rapunzel had like this hilarious like argument in like song. Trust me, it was funny. And then we end up hearing Hookfoot singing. It was like not that long, not even a minute, really. But I checked the credits and apparently it counted as a song. I don't know if we'll see it on the season 2 soundtrack, but apparently it counts as a song. They called it Hookfoot's ballad when I checked it, so Hookfoot basically like declares his love for Seraphina, and Seraphina's like, I need to tell you something about me. And these monster things that honestly to me looked like Jumba Chukiba, I think is what his name was, from Lilo and Stitch. You know that alien with like all the eyes and he's like fat with next to the green one but not the green one. I completely remember that name. No, I didn't. I asked my mom to help me Google that. But as they're trying to fight back, suddenly out of nowhere, Cass and Lance come to help. And I honestly wonder, were they stalking Hookfoot the entire time? I mean, their reactions earlier would make sense why they would. But the thing is, we don't see them between the time where Rapunzel and Eugene helped Hookfoot for the date and when they just come running in. So I honestly think they were stalking them. But another thing I noticed, when those monster things like threw a trident at Eugene and Rapunzel, Eugene like picked up a bunch of Rapunzel's hair and kind of used like a battering ram, and the hair broke the trident. I don't know if this is gonna help anything in the future for future lore. That's something I noticed. So then it's revealed to us that Seraphina is not the bad guy and she's actually running away from them because she's the bad guy. This honestly reminded me of Under Wraps. You guys remember Andrew? Or Hubert, whatever his name was. So Seraphina is this like most wanted thief, and she like stole this like very like valuable like pearl thing, and she basically used Hookfoot to hide it from those monster things. I'll tell you guys what they're actually called in a minute. But they got into like more open area and they start fighting and stuff like that. So here's what happened when I tried to figure out what they were called. I found the clip of where they say what they are on YouTube, and I decided to turn on the captions. According to the captions, they said they were pockets. What? The captions said they were pockets. Okay? And I was like, there is no way they're pockets. Frickin' who would call a monster a pocket? We got walking in my pocket thinking Dr. Seuss, but that is not Tangled and that's not what they do. Those things are real monsters anyway. I started wondering what they were saying. Wob eggs? Wombats? I checked the credits. It's Water Goblin. For crying out loud caption. Pocket? Water Goblin. Huge difference. Anyway, basically they're fighting. The gang gets trapped a few times, and then Seraphina is like, you know what? Alright, fine. Either I go in peace or I break the pearl. And so like, don't break the pearl, so basically she had to leave Hookfoot. Oof. So Hookfoot's all like depressed and lonely, and he notices a mermaid tear on the beach later, and then there's like a million just covering the sand. Oh, she really did love him. To be honest, I like this episode more than King Pascal. King Pascal is basically Pascal's story and Queen for a Day mixed together and put on a beach. This one actually gave development to Hookfoot and what he likes and stuff. For me, this episode was like Under Wraps, but opposite in a way. With Under Wraps, the person that Cass had a crush on, so Andrew, didn't like her back and was actually just using her the entire time. With this one, it's similar, except Seraphina in the end actually did truly love him, which I thought was actually kind of a nice twist, because honestly, all of us in the Tangled fandom thought she'd make a siren and like try to kill everybody. It was not what we expected. Here's the thing I noticed in this episode. Again, they never left the island. There was no mention of making a new caravan or anything. I honestly feel like they'll be on the island again in next week's episode, Happiness Is. Part of me wonders if they're going to use the hiatus as like a, oh, by the way, during this time, you guys didn't see it, but they built the caravan, or something like that. I don't know what they're going to do with that, or if they're ever going to get off the island. They probably will, but yeah. Anyway, the next episode is Happiness Is, and the definition for that is a homesick Rapunzel discovers a mysterious idol with the power to bring instant happiness to whomever holds it, but its power threatens to tear the group apart. I honestly agree with the rest of the Tangled fandom, thinking that this episode is gonna just freaking like kill us all. It's gonna punch us in the feels, let's be honest. If the description is mentioning the group tearing apart, then this episode is gonna hurt. And of course, they would do something like this before the hiatus. If the idle thing it's talking about the description is actually going to bring happiness to every single like member of the group, then I think I have ideas of what everyone's happiness would be. Hookfoot would probably be getting back together with Seraphina and seeing her again. Lance? I don't know. Maybe something with acting? Ooh. Or Adira liking him back? I don't know. I literally just thought of that. Cass would definitely be becoming like captain of the guard or being on the guard with her dad. That is definitely hands down what her happiness would be. Eugene? Probably marrying Rapunzel and her saying yes to the proposals. Grace and I were talking about this, and we thought, what if Rapunzel's happiness is Varian like being happy again and not being mad at her, not wanting to get vengeance on her? Holy crap! If that's true, I'm gonna freaking like die. Freaking, we need Varian back. I love the series and all, but seriously, where is Varian? So that episode is gonna be interesting. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to join the CC Squad. And do you have any suggestions for future videos? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to follow my TikTok, my Aminos, and all that stuff. I might be getting a Tumblr soon, I don't know. I'll keep you guys updated on that. I've been thinking about it, but yeah. My TikTok is at CC Music Mermaid. My Disney and Tangled series Amino is Cassandra with the sword emojis like at the beginning and the end of her name. I post fan art on there. The last thing I actually posted on my Tangled series Amino is some fan art I did. Here is me. That's what my profile looks like. This is what you'll see when you like log on to my profile. So yeah, here's my fan art. Just kidding. You'll have to follow me on my Tangled series Amino if you want to see it. Sorry, not sorry I'm doing this to you guys. But yeah. Also, sorry this video is longer than usual. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Mwah. Bye!